with Tommy Trimm. He owns Trimm Design Landscaping. He does a lot of my driveway work, a lot of the landscaping, sod and things like that at our house flips. Today what we're doing is doing a new driveway. The old driveway was kind of beat up.
We did tear out the existing driveway. It was busted up pretty badly. We did widen it from an 8-foot driveway to a 9-foot driveway to make it code.
So Tommy is really good at what he does. He does probably a more quality job than some of our other landscapers. He is more expensive, but sometimes you have to pay more to get something done quickly. And sometimes our regular guys might be tied up on other jobs. And so, you know, I have to battle that sometimes. Would I rather pay a little bit more money to get something done quick or wait on my other guys who might take a few weeks? So sometimes it's better to get something done quickly and pay a little bit more so I can get that house listed and moved. Tommy usually comes in at the end of the project, right, to kind of get everything cleaned up and polished up. He's got all the equipment we need to kind of move dirt around and things like that also. So he's really good about helping us with, you know, adding pavers, sidewalks, things like that also.
So we're pouring a little concrete over here today on this project, and we've got a little bit we got to do in the back, so it's going to be a little slow in the beginning, and then we're going to pour this driveway here and put a nice brand new driveway for this project.
Hey guys, I'm here with Monica Kelly. She does a lot of my staging on houses. She does a great job, and we're at my flip in Vestavia on Millwood Circle, and she's here with her guys staging it today. So a lot of times I'll just send her an address, just text her an address. She'll go by there maybe the week of having the house finished, and then she'll call me and say, hey, I can do it, you know, on this date, and that's kind of how it happens. So we rarely even see each other at the houses.
Right.
Yeah. So, right. And usually I have a picture guy coming in right after she's done. That house is down to the punch list items. We're staging today, hopefully going active tomorrow or Friday. It's really close. Just the last touches and we're done.
I always like to look at the house so that I can decide what furniture I'm going to need, and that helps me price it as well. But also to make sure I have the amount of furniture and the perfect furniture for the area, for the
So
space.
Typically it's pricing based on per room or per square footage? How do you normally price?
Per room.
Okay.
I would say per. I can't do it by square footage because you just never know.
Right.
Well, with Matthew, it's usually, he gives me about a day to actually stage the house, so I have to be prepared when I'm doing his houses. Because I might get the next morning, which I requested on this house. So I have to do it in a day, and then whatever I forget, I can come back in the morning and finish, because you usually have the photographer right there.
Monica's really good about bringing in some really stylish furniture and does a really good job. I met her on a house that I did in Hollywood, near Homewood, on Hollywood Boulevard, and she did that one, and you know, ever since then I really like her style.
People think that when you put furniture in, that's what's going to make it look smaller, but actually when you put furniture in, it makes it look bigger.
Like there are certain areas that you have a hard time, like what is this room for? I think Monica is really good at defining
the spaces,
that space.
yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And I think that's what kind of staging does a lot of times. And I want to tell you, for flippers, it kind of goes in and it hides some of the imperfections, which is really important. There's going to be some things that kind of stand out when it's completely empty, but once you put everything in it, it kind of hides.
It detracts.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think that's important.
Very important.
I really feel like staging creates more value on a house. So I notice a lot of times I'll get more multiple offers and over list price offers on houses that are staged. So I think that also creates more value. But I can tell you from experience that a staged house always brings more money.
And you stage almost every single one of your houses.
So I normally stage houses that are 300 grand and higher. And sometimes if I feel like it's needed on the cheaper houses, we'll do that also. But yeah, if it's over 300 grand, we always stage. On staging, we typically spend anywhere from $1,500 to $4,000. And there could be, you know, a monthly charge if you keep it maybe over 60 days, like 45 days, 60 days. In this market, that's rare. Usually houses are moving so fast. We usually might have a house staged for maybe 3 weeks, a month.
Well, yours go very quickly.
So, and I'm thankful for that. Yeah, houses are moving, man. Yeah, so Monica, I just let her do her thing. You know, I just text her the address. I probably haven't seen her in 6 months. So, you know, just let her do her thing. If you have any questions or if you like what you've seen, please like me on social media or subscribe on my YouTube channel.